everybody. How are you today? Good. Today I'm going to tell you a story. This is a story that I made up. It is based on the story about the little red hen. Have you ever read that book?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, let's see if you can figure out how similar my book is to the little red hen. Similar means alike, okay?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl, and her name was Henrietta. That's a fun name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Henrietta. Henrietta had 3 older sisters, 17, 15, and 12. Henrietta was 4, so she's got really older sisters, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Henrietta's sisters all had straight brown hair. Not Henrietta. Henrietta had bright red curly hair, and her mother loved it. Her mother liked to call her my little red hen. Wonder why she called her my little red hen. She does. And what's her name? Henrietta. So she calls her my little red hen. And Henrietta just loves it when Mama calls her that. That's her pet name, and it makes her feel so special. One day, Mama came into the kitchen and she shouted, "Who would like to help me plant some strawberries in the garden?" The oldest sister just rolled her eyes as she talked on her cell phone. The middle sister ran out the front door waving bye as she ran to meet her friends. And the other sister was shooting a basketball. "I gotta go practice my free throws in the backyard." But little Henrietta said, "I will, I will." And Mama was so happy, and she smiled at Henrietta and said, "I can always count on my little red hen." So Henrietta and Mom spent the whole morning together in the garden, talking and setting out strawberry plants and enjoying the sunshine. It was a great day. A few weeks later, Mom came through the kitchen and said, "Who would like to help me weed the garden?" The older sister rolled her eyes as she texted on her phone. The next sister ran out the front door as the horn was blowing, "I'm going to the mall." And the next sister out the back door with a basketball, "I gotta practice shooting my hoops." Little Henrietta said, "I will, I will."
They were doing the same thing.
Yeah. And Mom said, "I can always count on my little red hen." And so they spent the whole morning together in the garden, enjoying the sunshine, pulling weeds, watching their strawberry plants grow. A few weeks later, Mom comes through the kitchen and says, "Who would like to help me pick the strawberries?" Oldest sister rolls her eyes and scrolls through Facebook on her phone.
17.
Yeah. The middle sister runs out the front door. The horn was blowing and she's going out with friends. And the youngest sister, "I've got a basketball game down at the park. Pickup game." Little Henrietta says, I will. And Mom said, "I can always count on my little red hen." So Mom and Henrietta spent the whole morning together picking those luscious, red, juicy strawberries. They were just running down her face and down her arms. She's 4. You know, when you're 4 and you eat strawberries, it goes all down your elbows and drips and down your shirt. They had a great day. So that afternoon, I do too. That afternoon, Mom and Henrietta sat on the back porch and just relaxed in their chairs, eating some delicious strawberry shortcake. It was so good. Well, here come the 3 sisters. "Why didn't we get any strawberry shortcake? Why does Henrietta get strawberry shortcake and we don't?" And Mom said, "You didn't have time to help me plant the strawberries, and none of you would help me weed the strawberries. And only Henrietta helped me pick the strawberries." And they all kind of got a little bit sad. They felt a little bit bad, and they were a little bit ashamed. because they hadn't spent time with their mother in the garden, have they? Yeah, so they apologized to their mom for not making time for her and spending time with her in the garden. And Henrietta says, Mom, I think I want to share my strawberry shortcake. Under one condition. Everyone has to sit down with us on the back porch and eat our sweet treat. So they all got heaping bowls of strawberry shortcake. And they all sat around the table with Mom and Henrietta. And before they knew it, hours had passed. And they had sat there and laughed and just talking, enjoying a beautiful day with Mom. And Mom was so happy. And she looked over at Henrietta and winked and said, I can always count on my little red hen. Good job.